Welcome to the GovCon Intel Briefing, produced by cybercloudai.tech. I'm Alex, and it's July 14th, 2024. Here with Maya, we're diving into the federal landscape, bringing you the signals that matter. cybercloudai.tech helps small businesses and GovCon teams navigate the complexities of cybersecurity, cloud, AI, and federal capture strategy without the Fortune 500 overhead. Let's get right into it, Maya, because we have some pretty significant news out of the Pentagon.
Oh, you're not kidding, Alex. This is huge. DoD CIO Kirsten Davies has officially suspended CMMC Phase Two requirements. Not just paused, but suspended. And she's launching a full review of the program. Her reasoning? She told reporters that the current instantiation of CMMC has become too bureaucratic and, frankly, too burdensome on the industrial base. She even said, and I quote, "The math just simply doesn't math." I mean, you can't get much clearer than that. It's a total paradigm shift for anyone in the defense industrial base.
Right. It casts serious doubt on the future of the current CMMC program as we know it. For our listeners, this means the immediate push for those third-party assessments is on hold. What are the immediate implications here for GovCons who've been scrambling to prepare?
Well, first, breathe a collective sigh of relief if you were deep in the weeds preparing for that Phase 2 assessment. But don't get complacent. This isn't a cancellation, it's a suspension and review. The DoD still absolutely needs secure supply chains. This is an opportunity for a reboot, if you will, of how they approach cyber compliance. Companies that can offer agile, practical, and less burdensome security solutions, especially those that align with fundamental NIST frameworks without the heavy CMMC overhead, are going to be in a prime position. It's about demonstrating effective security, not just checking boxes. It's about being a solution provider, not just a compliance consultant.
That's a critical distinction. It sounds like a chance for companies to step up with solutions that are both effective and efficient, rather than just compliance-driven. And speaking of CMMC, cloud, and AI, we've also seen SAP NS2 CIO Nick Totten discussing the balance between CMMC, cloud security, and AI innovation. This ties right into what Davies is saying, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Totten highlights the DoD's inherent paradox. Innovate at mission speed with agile cloud environments, but also maintain uncompromised security. It's a constant tightrope walk. With CMMC on pause, the focus shifts even more to how cloud security and AI innovation can proceed without being stifled by overly rigid compliance. This is where AI-driven security tools, automated compliance checks within cloud environments, and secure by design principles become even more vital. It's about enabling the mission, not hindering it. It's about smart security that accelerates, not decelerates innovation.
Shifting gears slightly, but staying with the DoD, a new GAO report indicates the Pentagon's workforce shrank by roughly 10.7% during the height of the Trump administration's DOGE implementation efforts. That decrease represents about 8% of the total workforce. That's a significant reduction.
It is, Alex. While this report looks back a few years, it's a stark reminder of the constant pressure on federal agencies to optimize and, yes, sometimes downsize. For GovCons, this means agencies are likely looking for solutions that can do more with less. Automation, AI-driven efficiencies, and managed services become even more attractive when internal resources are constrained. It's about filling those capability gaps with smart, scalable solutions that don't require a massive internal headcount.
And on the Army side, we heard from Lieutenant General Jeth Rey, Deputy Chief of Staff G6, who is laser-focused on making Army data move at mission speed. That's a core challenge for any large organization, especially one as complex and geographically dispersed as the Army.
Totally. Data at mission speed isn't just a buzzword. It's foundational for modern warfare and operations. It implies robust, secure data pipelines, real-time analytics, edge computing capabilities, and AI-powered insights. For GovCons, this is a clear signal to focus on data modernization, secure data sharing platforms, and AI/ML solutions that can process and deliver actionable intelligence quickly. Think about how your cloud and AI offerings can directly support this imperative, from the tactical edge all the way up to strategic command. It's about empowering decision makers with the right information right when they need it.
Moving into broader agency intelligence, Federal News Network highlighted that fighting AI with AI requires enduring new approaches. Experts are pushing for continuous monitoring, evaluation, and red teaming to ensure AI models are safe and secure.
This is a huge area for growth, Alex, and it's only going to get bigger. As agencies adopt more AI, the attack surface expands, and the potential for AI-specific vulnerabilities, like adversarial attacks or data poisoning, becomes very real. Fighting AI with AI means developing and deploying AI-powered security tools that can detect, analyze, and respond to threats targeting AI systems themselves. Think about AI-driven anomaly detection, threat intelligence platforms that learn, and automated red teaming tools that can probe for weaknesses in AI models. Companies with expertise in AI security, model governance, and ethical AI will be in high demand. It's about building trust in AI systems from the ground up.
We've seen headlines in the past, like a few years ago when a debt ceiling breach was a real concern, with warnings that it could mean the federal government might not pay employees. While that specific crisis passed, it's a stark reminder of the underlying fiscal pressures and the need for agencies to be prepared for budget uncertainties.
Exactly, Alex. While that specific event was in the past, the threat of fiscal instability is always lurking. It underscores the importance for GovCons to have diverse portfolios, understand agency budget cycles, and offer solutions that demonstrate clear ROI and cost savings. Agencies are always looking for ways to optimize spending, especially when budget uncertainty looms. It's about being a strategic partner, not just a vendor, by helping them achieve their mission objectives within tight fiscal constraints.
On the workforce front, an arbitrator has ordered the Forest Service to roll back some return-to-office requirements, restoring telework and remote work for nearly 20,000 employees. The agency still has time to file an appeal.
This is a fascinating development, Alex, and it reflects the ongoing tension between agencies' desire for in-person collaboration and employees' preference for flexible work. For GovCons, this signals that agencies are still navigating hybrid work models. Solutions that enable secure remote access, collaborative cloud platforms, and virtual meeting tools will remain critical. It also means understanding an agency's specific workforce policies and preferences can be a key differentiator in your capture strategy. It's not just about the tech, it's about how the tech supports their people.
And finally, Congress has a lot on its agenda with a short window, and the NDAA is reportedly stuck in suspended animation right now.
Oh, classic Congress. This legislative gridlock, especially around something as critical as the NDAA, can create uncertainty for defense contractors. It means potential delays in program funding, policy changes, and new initiatives. GovCons need to stay agile, monitor legislative developments closely, and be prepared for shifts in priorities or timelines. It's about risk management and having contingency plans in place, because in this environment, flexibility is key.
Also, agencies are getting help for their own federal employee viewpoint surveys, which they'll administer by year-end and then report the results back to OPM.
This is a good signal for understanding agency culture and morale. High FEVS scores often correlate with better operational efficiency and employee retention. For GovCons, understanding an agency's FEVS results, especially around areas like technology adoption or workforce satisfaction, can provide valuable insights into their pain points and priorities. It's another layer of customer intelligence that can inform your solutions and capture strategies.
All right, Maya, let's wrap up with 3 practical capture actions for our listeners based on today's intel.
Absolutely, Alex. Here are 3 key actions to consider. 1. Reevaluate your CMMC strategy. Given the DoD's suspension of CMMC Phase Two, don't just wait. Proactively assess how your cybersecurity offerings align with fundamental NIST frameworks and how you can demonstrate effective security and compliance without necessarily needing the current CMMC certification. Position yourselves as partners who can help the DoD achieve its security goals efficiently, not just meet a bureaucratic mandate. This is a chance to pivot and lead with practical, mission-focused solutions. 2. Double down on AI security and AI for AI security. With the increasing adoption of AI across federal agencies and the explicit need to fight AI with AI, there's a clear demand for robust AI security solutions. Focus your offerings on AI model governance, continuous monitoring, red teaming services for AI, and developing AI-powered tools that enhance cybersecurity across the board. This is a rapidly evolving space, and early movers with proven capabilities will gain significant advantage. 3. Monitor workforce and budget dynamics closely. The DoD downsizing report and the historical debt ceiling concerns remind us that agencies are always under pressure to optimize resources. Couple that with the Forest Service's RTO arbitration, and it's clear workforce dynamics are fluid. tailor your capture strategies to highlight how your solutions can drive efficiency, support secure hybrid work models, and provide clear ROI, especially in environments with constrained budgets or evolving personnel needs. Show them how you can help them do more with less and do it securely.
Fantastic insights, Maya. That's a wrap for today's GovCon Intel briefing.
Thanks for tuning in.
Remember, for GovCon cybersecurity, cloud, AI, compliance, and capture support, visit www.cybercloudai.tech. And for more technology and GovCon podcasts, check us out at www.cybercloudai.tech/Spotify. We'll catch you next time.